Hi, and welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in if you're watching on replay. Today I am going to start on this little turtle that I got from Amazon. So I did an unboxing on YouTube and I thought I would work on it today. So this is diamond painting, but not quite normal diamond painting. These are what they call special drills. They look like little glass beads. Normally, diamond painting drills aren't clear like this. So these have a silver backing and that helps to reflect the colour back. So they look like glass, but they're actually just plastic. So I decided I'm going to start in this bottom right hand corner, which is the symbol M. So I took out the bag that says M. So it's this colour, and I've put some drills in a tray. And I'm just going to start working on it. So when I do these lives, I just see if anybody comes in and wants to chat. If they don't, that's fine. Some people just come in and watch. Some people just come in and leave. So not for everybody, definitely. But if anybody wants to chat, feel free. And we don't always talk about diamond painting. We can talk about pretty much everything. Hi Angie, good morning. I'm just starting the turtle. So you're the first person in. I started using tweezers a lot more, Angie. Been using them for my square drills. Starting to really get used to them. First time I tried tweezers, the drill pinged away and I never ever found it again. But I'm getting a bit better. I think it was just inexperience. I have never plucked an eyebrow in my life, so tweezers were something totally new to me. I think I was just pressing too hard on them. Yeah, it was one that I got from Amazon. It was just one of these things where I was actually ordering magnetic frames, and the total came to just below what I needed to get free shipping. So I went hunting and I found this. And the thing that caught my attention was it comes with a frame. So I was kind of curious to see what you got. So it came with a white frame. It's already made. I wasn't sure if it was going to be 4 pieces of wood that I would have to put together. And it has a thin sheet of perspex. It's not glass. Rob's still working on his wolves. Cool. I'm not expecting this to take me that long. Hopefully going to finish it today. Maybe not all here, but today, hopefully. Then I can get back to my Halloween one that I really want to finish. Probably going to take about a week, I think. Just got one row all the way along to do, but a lot of chopping and changing, so it's going to take a bit of time. So how are you, Angie? I haven't spoke to you for a while. I think the last time was in your live. You getting ready for Christmas yet? Working on a snack right now. Still confetti hell. Welcome to my world. My next one isn't going to be as bad. I'm taking a break from doing my own stuff, so I won't be doing 90 colours anytime soon. I've got one custom left, but I can't remember. I've got a funny feeling it's got less than normal. I think it's about 70, but I can't remember. But I'm not going to be doing that for a while. I've got a lot of things that I want to do before that. Plus, it'll just give me a break for these big confetti projects. So this turtle is going to be a friend for Cheeky Panda. It's going to be sitting behind me in the videos. It's actually marked as one for kids. So it'd be a nice little project, I think, for kids that are old enough to at least use a diamond painting pen. Don't know if I would give kids these tweezers, they're a bit sharp. 3 projects, jeez. I suppose technically at the moment I've got 2. I've got this and I've got the one underneath it. But like I said, I'm hoping to just get this finished today and then get back to the main one. Still getting used to this with these things where they aren't actually touching and they're kind of scattered, they're not in straight lines. Yeah, I need to name. There's an idea. Hi, Jean. Hi, Carly. Name that turtle. Does anybody have a good name for this little turtle? He is going to be Cheeky Panda's companion. They're going to be best friends. Angie's working on like what, 4 things at one time. Takes me all my time to do one thing at one time. How's the foot, Jean? I haven't spoke to you for a while. Are you out jogging yet? Hi, all the lovelies. Does that include me? So where are you today, Carly? Are you working from home or is the boss looking over your shoulder in the office? Cheeky Panda and Friendly Turtle. Get Freedom Friday. What's that? Oh, you get freedom on Friday. Is that what you mean? I thought you were naming the turtle Freedom Friday. Carly got a package. What's she been buying now? What have you been buying now, Carly? Are you not? Oh, that's the second one I've dropped. You're not on a no buy, Carly? Hope I've got enough in this bag. I think I've lost 3 already. These are the smallest size, I think. Cast off and walking boot on. Those boots are made for walking, Jean. So where are you going to go on your first walk? That is the question. Is it going to be McDonald's, KFC, Burger King? What about Terence the turtle? Oh, it was a gift. Oh, okay. So Carly's got a gift. Working from home because I had to be home to receive box. That's a good excuse. Is it something pink? Hi, Dean. Thanks for dropping in. Good for what time are we at? Good afternoon from Copenhagen. Where in the world are you, Dean? I'm always curious to where people are. I think I might actually have enough in here. It's a lot of pink things. Okay. Are you doing an unboxing? Doncaster. Never been there. Doncaster, horse racing. That's it. That's what I know about Doncaster. What's the weather like in England today? Is it sunny? It's not too bad in Copenhagen. Just under 13 degrees. Partly sunny, as they say. Cloudy and sunny. Sent you pictures. You'll see pink, pink, pink. I'm not surprised. It's from Angie. A diamond painting. Dog Dad. Why can't I say that? Hi, Rob. Dog Dad. I don't know. I have problems saying that. Ah, I wondered what was wrong with that. I've got a drill. In fact, I've got 2 that the base isn't flat. Ah, right, okay. They've put the silver on the top, and that's what's wrong. I keep trying to pick them up. It's the first time I've had that. So they go in the reject. They'll go in the shadow box. Nice brisk morning here. I'm drinking hot coffee instead of iced this morning. So it's that time of year, is it? I already started one of the canvases, so not likely to do unboxing. You missed an opportunity, Carly. And I missed an M. In fact, I missed 4. I need to, hang on, where's my phone? Oh, it's away over there, hang on. Carly sent 2 pictures. Okay, Carly's been getting gifts from Angie. That's cool. I like the flowers in the vase. That looks really nice. What is all this stuff? Washi tape. Is that cover mine? No, is that candy? Don't know if you can even see it. Carly knows what's there. And is that a water bottle? Oh, right. Oh, cool. You've got your slogan on there, Angie. That's cool. Nice. This canvas really gives me Angie vibes, and not just because it's pink. Take your advice and the advice from others and order drills. Oh, cool. Let me know what you think, Rob, when you get them. You saw the ones that I got. I think, yeah, Angie's got stuff for Mike before. She can vouch for him. What did you do, Rob? Did you just order like a mixture of everything, every colour he's got? Tammy's already used some on her Diamond Art Club that she's working on. Ah, Wolf King, Angie's son. Hi, thanks for dropping in. So do you diamond paint as well as your mum? Do we have a sudden surge of male diamond painters coming in here? Joe, so it's Joe. I'll try and remember that. I'm not that great at remembering names. All his ABs. Cool. That should be a good one to see. Did you order square and round, or just one, like square or round? Did you go for the whole thing? Okay, now to check that I got all the M's beforehand. I didn't. It didn't take long. I thought they were only at the very bottom, but they're a bit further up. The candy is from Ocean City. Saltwater taffy. That'll be like toffee. We call it toffee. Oh, you diamond paint, that's cool. So what are you working on, Joe? What sort of diamond paintings do you like? I like to mix mine. I just like to do various things. I don't have a sort of preference, I don't think. Animals, flowers, scenery, whatever. I like to try and find ones that are just a bit different though. I mean, like Dog Dad, as soon as I had finished that live, I forgot your name. And I was thinking, was it Ron? Was it Rob? I couldn't remember. I had to look you up. And then it was like, right, it's Rob, because I used to talk to a guy a lot on Periscope, and his name was Ron. So I think I've sort of got that in my mind. So then I thought, okay, Rob sort of rhymes with dog, so it's not Ron, because I thought he's going to come on and I'm going to call him Ron. because there is a guy, as I said, that I knew for about 5 years in Periscope, and his name was Ron. So, Rob. Arctic Eagle. Ooh, I think I've seen it. I can't remember it. But it's Diamond Art Club, so it will be good. That's one thing about Diamond Art Club. They are consistent. I think I've got them all now. Yeah, Wilma, it's confusing because it says Wilma, aka Stitched by Jean. I think at first I was saying Wilma, and then I found out you told me that your name is Wilma Jean, and most people call you Jean, so I try and remember, but I know that sometimes I say Wilma. It's because it's the first word that I read. Jim didn't watch live. She doesn't. I can't remember the last time I watched live. The last live I was in was Angie's live, and I'm sure I was too young to be in there and watch what was happening there between her and Mr. Adventure. I think I actually blushed. Joe's working on the Eagle. He likes any type of animal painting, especially scorpions. We went to see the Scorpions, the band, in Sweden. That was good. I used to keep scorpions as well, emperor scorpions. They're pretty weird things, scorpions. And I'm going to go for these bigger ones, I think. What did you order from UIDY? What's UIDY? I'm not up with all this lingo. Yeah. Your job is done, Angie. No. Okay. That's a bit different. I got a little silver stick. That must be a collector's item. I can't diamond paint and watch things. I just I can't do it. So when I was in an Angie's live that time, I was trying to diamond paint and I just gave up. Oh, 100 by 80. So you like the small stuff, Dean? I did a custom 80 by 100, so it's like taller than it is wide. I had 350 bags of 310 for that one. That is pretty big. The one that I'm working on at the moment, apart from this little thing, the one that's underneath here, is a 60 by 80. I decided 60 by 80 is my favourite size because I use an A2 light pad, and if anything is 60 wide, it fits on the light pad without me having to move it. I ended up upgrading from the A4 because I got fed up reaching underneath the canvas trying to find the power switch to switch the A4 pad on. and decided to go for the big size. Plus, this one has the external dimmer switch, so it sits on the shelf just at my knee, and I just turn a dial to switch it on or off, or set the brightness. I can set it to however bright I want, and I don't have to try and find a power button or accidentally hit a power button. I really prefer that. No, it was when Mr. Adventure stuck his tongue down Angie's throat. I think I went into shock, actually. Joe shouldn't be listening to this, should he, actually, thinking about it? Okay, so that was easy. That's the end done. I don't have a pink and didn't have money to order, so skipped. Well, the one that I'm doing's got pink in it. Finally reached parts that you can see the pink. So I'm trying to get it finished before the end of the month. Okay. I found it. Just try to find the. I need to watch where I'm putting these bags because they're open. I'll put them here. If it doesn't go too crazy, I'll be able to finish my big canvas for the BC8 event. I've seen every live twice at least. That sounds like you. I didn't exaggerate. In fact, it was that bad. I think Chris logged off. What happened to Jean? Oh, she won't be able to get it done. Yep, there's always next year, Jean. I've told you a million times, Carly, I don't exaggerate. Okay, E. Yeah, 84 is a good age. I don't want to know anymore, Angie. This is a family show. Okay. Now, before I get distracted, what am I doing? E. Yeah, my sister, she had breast cancer. She had to have what is it they call it? A mastectomy. And then she's had reconstructive surgery since then. So she's okay. My dad, he died of cancer of the esophagus a couple of years ago. And my dad's mum's sister died of breast cancer. So, yeah. I actually went back to Scotland for 7 months to help my dad when he was going through chemo and radiotherapy. Starting school took my budget, but we'll get some back. Yeah. School stuff is expensive. Not sure that that little starfish was such a great design. The drill is nearly bigger than it. There's like a few millimeters of the starfish sticking out. You're never ever going to see that. Sent you a picture? Oh, no. Am I old enough to look at this, Angie? I've seen some really dodgy stuff on Wish. I didn't know that Mr. Adventure even did diamond painting. What is that? Ah, right. So that's like fire and ice type thing. Two wheels facing each other. Decent sized tray as well. Big blue tray. Yeah, that looks cool. Well, that side looks cooler than that side. That side looks quite hot. I have no idea what that's referring to. I'm not sure that I want to know. Oops. Fire and ice from DAC. Actually, I don't think I have seen that one. Is that quite a new one? I haven't been keeping up with anything recently. I've just been busy trying to get my diamond painting done, and then thinking of ideas for new videos. It's weird working on things this small. I'm determined to use tweezers. I was using them on square drills and everything was going very well. Not quite as easy in these things. Oh, that's an old one. Okay. Try to think. I mean, I've still got a few Diamond Art Club that I haven't even started. I haven't looked at. It's Only Rock and Roll, I think. Is that what it's called? I think that might be the oldest one that I've got. But I think they still make it. Try it this way. I've got Nutcracker. I think that's going to end up being next Christmas, the way things are going. I don't know if we've got any other Diamond Art Club. $15. Oh, that's cheap. The The problem for me is it would be $15 and then it cost me $40 to actually get it from customs. It's getting really expensive ordering stuff. I don't pay anything on Amazon, but selection on Amazon.de is very limited, to say the least. I tend to just look for stuff if I've ordered something on Amazon and I'm short of the free delivery. That's when I start looking for just small diamond paintings just to bring me up over that. I think I needed €9 to get the free delivery, and this one cost 10. Let the good times roll, that's it. I really like it. I like the colours on it. I just never got around to doing it yet. I'm not that keen on the actual the text. I've seen pictures of people that have completed it, and the writing is, to me anyway, doesn't look that clear. Because I remember looking at it and thinking, I wonder if I could just do something to take that away. Oh, so much for checkerboard. Yeah, as far as I remember, it looked kind of scraggly, but it's been a while since I looked at it. But I like the colours of that. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it is getting really expensive. I mean, not just diamond paintings, it's pretty much everything. You order anything outside the EU and it's get hammered with import tax. I don't know if I probably did mention this. I can't remember the last time when I was on. A friend of mine who's started his own music business company promoting unsigned musicians. He sent me a CD to let me listen to a new artist that he's managing, and he sent it through the company's or from the company's address, so it looks like a business thing. And customs stopped it, and they sent me a letter and asked how much it was, so they could figure out the tax on it. And I said, well, actually, it didn't cost me anything. It's just a friend of mine who was sending me it. So they said, okay, we need something in writing from him confirming that it's a gift, and we still need to know the value. So I caught him in Messenger and told him what was happening. So he sent him an email, and we've never heard anything about it. So I think it's going to end up getting sent back. But it was going to cost me £18.50 in British money to get it, even though it was a gift, which is actually more than it's worth, guaranteed. Thanks, Angie. Okay, Joe, thanks for dropping in. Keep up the good work with the diamond painting. We need all the guys we can get. Not had any issues with fan cells or Ali, to be honest. Yeah, I got hit with something from I can't remember, but it was China. I don't know if it was AliExpress, but it was a company that normally I don't. So I thought maybe it was just some random customs thing where they just stopped something. Because normally I don't have any problem, and that's what I never understood either. If I buy stuff from America, I get hit with a tax, and if I buy it from China, I don't. Now, I can't remember when China joined the EU. I don't really understand the whole thing. the postage and charges. But I remember, it was quite a while ago, but I remember getting stuff from Diamond Art Club and it cost me $40. Now, it might have been more than one diamond painting. Maybe that was why it was so high, because it's tied into the value of the product. And I remember one time customs asking me for a copy of the invoice for a Diamond Art Club, because again, they need to know the value so they can calculate how much they're going to rip you off by. That one's not got the shine of it. It didn't look right. Swap it. It's going all quiet. These little projects are quite cool. And I still think that, like, for a family project, like maybe get a couple of like little things this size and work with like maybe your grandkid or one of your kids, sort of thing. Just take a break from the internet and television and sit and do these and talk. And the kids could learn new swear words when the tray gets knocked over. The only thing, the thing that I'd be worried about is if the kids are really young, there's a chance that they might decide to try and swallow some of these things. And I definitely wouldn't give them these tweezers to use. But the kits always come with pens. I did read something somewhere that somebody's daughter had swallowed the pink wax. I don't know what happened with that. Think about getting 8 and having rooms got to do them. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Gene. Everybody can sit and chat and do this at the same time. It's a good idea. And then you end up with a little memento at the end of it. But somebody's going to have to go around and sweep all the drop drills off the floor before you leave. Just lost another one there, I don't know where it went. Yeah, I totally agree, Carly. On the the packaging for this, it said not suitable for children under 3, and I thought, "Pff, I wouldn't let kids," like you said, probably 9 or 10. Um, yeah, it's just a chance that they could decide to try and eat them. But I think it would be good for them to do things like this, and then um, either maybe give it as a gift at Christmas or something, or a birthday to like a grandparent or a relation, and then say, "I made that." Makes it a bit more special, the fact that somebody's actually sat and done it rather than just bought something and gave you it. A lot of time goes into this. Oh, that's where it went. You're always doing crafts. Yeah. Well, as you probably know, I used to do cross stitch, but that was a long time. It's not shining right either. That was a long time ago. But I won't go back to cross stitch after doing this. I really enjoy diamond painting. Speaking of Christmas, I should figure out what my sissy's puppy likes. Slippers, shoes. What kind of dog is it again, Carly? Squeaky toys are always good. Maybe not for the owner, but the dogs love them. Get one that's dog proof so the squeaker doesn't get swallowed. But they do that. They sell them and they say that they're for dogs, and the dogs still manage to rip them to shreds. My stepdaughter's got a black Alsatian or German Shepherd. We still call him a pup. He just turned 2, but he still acts like a pup. And we've gave him stuff that's meant to be like pretty sturdy, and he takes great delight in ripping it to bits. But he enjoys it. Oh, a Doberman. I used to have a Doberman. His name was Max. Oh, yeah, that brings back memories. When I got Max, I was still staying with my parents. I was just about to move into my first place, and I got this Doberman, and it was just a pup. And before I had actually moved, I mean, it was still another 6 months or something before I moved. Um, we, my mum and dad worked. I worked. Like my sister, everybody worked. So, but my dad and me worked shifts, so he wasn't left like 8 hours a day or anything like that. But I think it was actually a Saturday. I don't know, for whatever reason, everybody was out for some reason a Saturday morning, and I came back in, and we would close him in the kitchen because that was the place where he could do least damage. And I couldn't get in the door. Uh, I couldn't. I opened a bit, and it was hitting something. I couldn't. Now he was jumping about like an idiot, trying to like greet me. So I ended up going round to the back door of the house and went in the back door, and what he had done was he had ripped up. We had a carpet in the kitchen. He had ripped up the whole carpet on the floor, and it was in a pile behind the door in the kitchen. So it was absolutely shredded. Like the whole carpet was just a mess. So after I moved, well, until I moved out, we just had wooden floorboards in the kitchen. And then after I moved out, I had to buy my parents a new kitchen carpet. And she has to remember how tall he's going to get, how far he can reach. Because as he was growing, one time I was in the kitchen and I had my dinner on the worktop and opened the fridge to get sauce or something. When I turned round, there was nothing on the plate. So remember to push your plates away from the edge of the counter. That's my tip. Good morning, Kathy. Thanks for dropping in. Welcome to Copenhagen. We're just talking about dogs. Carly's sister's got a Doberman pup and she's asking what she should get it for Christmas. She's not asking what she should get her sister for Christmas. She's asking what she should get her sister's dog for Christmas. That says something. I'm really hoping I don't miss any here because I'm working from bags. I'm just putting them back in the bags and putting the bags out the way on the floor. Well away from my feet. My sister's basset hound snagged a pecan pie, ate the entire thing, and spit the nuts out. My sister gave us a list of what she wants. There is zero thought needed on what Sis wants for Christmas. Okay. Another Doberman. Talking about dogs eating things, this is going to open a lot of stories, I think. My aunt and uncle had what was he? A collie, and one time my uncle was taking the dog for a walk, and it stopped to do its business, and it was squatting for a while, and then it was rubbing its butt in the grass and turning around and whimpering a bit, and he thought, what's wrong? So he looked, and there was something sticking out his butt, and he didn't know what he was looking at, but it was irritating the dog, and it wasn't moving. So he ended up getting the doggy bag and grabbing the end of what it was and pulling it, and it was a pair of pantyhose. Or tights, as we call them in the UK. My sister gave it no pricey handbag. Pricey handbag? A pricey handbag and a Doberman pup don't go well together. Can't really see the shine on these, just moving the light over it. too far. We all want diamond paintings for Christmas. Yeah. I don't know if I'll ask for a diamond painting. I've got so many. Even I'm beginning to think I won't be buying any. I mean, I always see ones I like, but the list is just getting too big. I need to try and get some done. But that hasn't stopped me so far. Light pad, that is a very good idea, Jane. I ordered a light pad when I ordered my first diamond painting because I had just been watching YouTube videos and people kept talking about light pads, and I thought, okay, I'm going to get one, and I'm really, really glad I did. They make a huge difference. After saying that, I'm not using one just now, because I've got the custom that I'm working on is underneath these mats, and then the light pad is underneath that. And I couldn't be bothered moving everything just for this little thing, so I'm just using the light above, which is fine for something this size. Plus, I mean, a lot of these icons are huge compared to normal diamond painting, so it's not a problem. But I use light pad all the time. I've noticed sometimes if you get white lettering on the symbols, it can be hard to read with the light pad, and sometimes I switch the light pad off so that I can see it better. But not very often. I use light pad all the time. I'm slowly building up the stash, Angie. I think I'm around about 50. I know it's not huge, but around about 50, and I'm thinking seriously. And the biggest one is 155 by 50 or 60, I can't remember. And then I've got an 80 by 100 as well. And I know from experience that takes a long time. And the one that I've got has a lot more confetti than the one that I did. So I've got projects that are going to take a long time. So I would really like to try and get the stash down a bit before I buy anything else. But we all know how that goes. I mean, the thing is, I mean, people work, like have different work areas. I mean, it's okay for us. Like Tammy and I have got a drafting table each. We've got A2 light pads. Everything sits on the tables all the time. Before I got these tables, I was using the dining room table, and I was working on the 80 by 100 on the dining room table, and it meant every time we were going to eat, I had to take everything off the table, move the canvas, keep it like flat, put it somewhere, put it all back again when finished and cleared the table. That was a pain. Yeah, I know, Angie. I'm saying it. It sounds good, but like I said, we all know how it works. I think Ed was saying that he was on a no buy as well, and he broke down and bought the cheeky panda. And now he's on a no buy again. We'll see how that goes. Okay, I just noticed I missed one now. It's on the floor somewhere. Found it. Oh, I've got a question, Angie. How long does pink wax stay good? I found, in fact, I've got it here. No, I don't. As you know, I've got like just a bag that I put all my pink wax in. Like when I open the kits, the pink wax goes in a sealed bag. It's actually one of the Spell Queen bags. And the other day I'd finished the wax that I was using, so I just pulled out a piece of wax, and it was all cracked. So I tipped all the wax out and had a look through it, and I found 6 or 7 pieces that were all cracked, crazed, and they've been in a sealed bag all the time. So I was just wondering, what do you reckon the lifespan is of pink wax if it just sits and doesn't get used? Oh, it depends on the climate. Okay. So what is it that's bad for it? I would have thought low humidity, but I mean, I don't think we have low humidity in Denmark. And then I thought what I should do is actually put a little sticker on the wax when I get it with a date. And then when I'm going through the bag and I find a cracked one, it would have the date that I bought it, and then I could say, yep, that's however months or years old. Because some of that wax in that bag is going to be nearly 2 years old. And I'm thinking maybe it was that. I don't know. I mean, it definitely wasn't cracked when I got it. It's dried out. Amazing dining room table. It's just me. Yeah, so you can get around it. When I was doing that one, there were 5 people living here, so I couldn't do that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Carly, but I wouldn't say that Denmark was hot and low humidity. But I don't know. I mean, they were all just in a sealed, resealable bag underneath the desk in a drawer. Because I was wondering, is it certain manufacturers, or because they were all um, the sort of darker pink, if you know what I mean? Because you know you get some that are nearly see-through, like a light. They tend to be softer. They were all okay. Thinking about it, one Diamond Art Club, I took out a Diamond Art Club hat and started using that, but it felt really hard, and it just wasn't picking up. So I think that's maybe one for a way back as well. But recently I've started using tweezers a lot. Well, in fact, the past few days I've just been using tweezers and nothing else. No, they're further down. Well, hang on. Because the table's at an angle. No, what am I talking about? They're not in the drawer. They're on the shelf. Like you know how you get the drafting tables? I've got the shelf that's just below knee level. They're in a Quality Street tin in a sealed bag in there. So it's not picking up heat from, and it's not in direct sunlight at any time. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, Gene. Is it just a certain type of wax that does that? But I don't know. The lighter the colour, the worse the quality. Okay. Yeah, it's all been the thicker stuff that's dried up. I don't know. I just take whatever. I just take a piece of wax out of the bag and use it, and then throw it away, and then take the next piece. But that's the first time that I'd seen it like that cracked. And then I thought, oh, how old is this stuff? And then I started wondering, how long does it last? Okay, hold on now. H. Because I was thinking, Carly, like the weather, I was thinking about people that live in like Texas and places where it's really hot. Does that affect the wax, the lifespan of the wax? This isn't the colour I thought it was going to be. Just make sure I've got the right one. Yep. Okay, the background for these is purple, but they're not purple. Well, I suppose they are actually when the light hits them. Really dark. Does anybody use tweezers like as their main thing? Or does everybody use pens? Okay, there wasn't much of that colour. Use both. Yeah, I'm starting to really quite like tweezers. Never ever thought I would. Then I don't have to think about the wax and glue dots and museum putty and paddy wax and all these things. Oh, that's hard to read. Try to use my camera as a light, it's not really helping. Okay, black G on a dark red background is hard to see. So it's G, this one. Specials, yeah, tweezers, going round tweezers. Yeah, that's the thing. I was only using tweezers really to pick up drills that had landed on the glue. And then I think one time I just sort of started using them after I'd picked up a drill and realised it actually wasn't as bad as I remembered. So for the past few days, I've just been using tweezers. So far, it's going okay. These are a bit more fiddly because they're quite small and they're round. That wouldn't have been a problem to read if I had it on the light pad, but pretty hard to see without it. And the first diamond paint I had a lot of black and dark greens and various shades of dark green. I think I would have given up if I hadn't had the light pad. The wooden pen is kind of like holding a cloud. You feel it's something. Yeah, I like the wooden pens. They're more tactile. I think they just feel better. They also, if you've been using them for a bit of time, they get warm. They don't feel as, I don't know, as well. They're obviously not plastic, but they don't feel as hard and cold as the acrylic pens, and they're a lot lighter, like you said. I like the wooden pens. I'm glad there isn't a lot of this because these are not easy to read. I've got quite a few wooden pens with like made of different woods, and I've got one that weighs. It feels like nothing. I don't know what the wood is. What about the new steel tips, Carly? You still preferring them to the old brass one? Yeah, that is no surprise, Angie. The pink pen. The only pink pens that I've got are the ones that come with the kits. I just looked at my total there. Are there seriously 24 people watching this? Thinking, what is he doing? So did we ever come up with a name for the turtle? We could call him Tom, Angie. Turtle Tom and the cheeky panda. Stainless steel tip. Is it who is it from? Is it cat eared or is it everlasting or is it somebody else? Is it like this, the sort of newer style, that shape? Or is it the one that's just a direct replacement for the brass? I like these. Terry, not Tom then. Oh, I think that got voted out. Terry, Terence. Tarquin. Tarquin the turtle. Cheeky and Terry. Well, Ed ordered the cheeky panda. Nope. I still remember when the first time I saw it, I thought, I like that, that's funny. And I showed Tammy, I said, I'm going to get this and do an unboxing. And she said, no, you're not. I said, yes, I am. So I did. Christopher says it should be Tom. I think I'll ask Mike, and if Mike says it should be Tom, we'll go with Tom the turtle and the cheeky panda. I think you're going to get outvoted, Angie. Hi, Chris. Thanks for dropping in. Just working on Tom the turtle. So when you're doing these special drills, what do people use to seal them? I think you said you use aqua glue, Angie. Does anybody use anything else? Yeah, Chris heard us talking about Tom. That's why he came in. Mike will be in next. Oh, Angie's sending me messages. I've got a feeling that I'm not going to like them. Oh, okay. It's not what I thought it was going to be. I like that. Some people may have not seen it. Angie's pink pen. I quite like that style. Cool. Surprised Mike hasn't turned up. So did anybody give Angie ideas for toys for a Doberman pup for Christmas? Anybody got any suggestions? Slate plug. Feel free to plug away. Angela and Tina have one left. Oh, a pink pen. Do you have a link? Feel free to plug away, people, if you've got a YouTube channel or Etsy store, anything. This glue doesn't feel very sticky. Oh, it was Carly. Did I say Angie? I meant Carly. More pink pens are coming in. Okay. Go for it. So who is it that makes these? That's a bad one. Get it out. Okay, that wasn't a good one. That was really hard to see that. But as I said, if I'd been using the light pad, it wouldn't have been a problem. Three, I think I'll go for these big ones. Three. Yeah, I like this colour. Monster drills. This is very like the cheeky panda. The background, it's like drops of water. Really good effect. Angela and Tina Poch. And where are they, Angie? Are they in the States? Like most diamond painting related people. I'm saving all these leftover special drills for Tammy's project, but she still hasn't decided what it's going to be. But she's now got quite a few bags of special drills to play with. Texas. Bully sticks. I don't know what a bully stick is. Is that the ones that are made from hide, like a dog chew? I'm glad I'm not the only one that doesn't know. Cow pizzle. I'm going to have to Google that as well. I'm going to do it now. Bully sticks. Bully sticks for puppies. Yeah, that's what we would call hide chews. They're high in protein and they're good for the teeth. My Doberman used to like pig's ears. So I'll go for B, try and finish this shell. Not sure the store will know what I mean if I say that. Be like top, yeah. The thing about that is, Carly, if you speak Dutch, none of us will understand what you're saying. It'll be double Dutch to us. Boom, boom. I like the fact that this actually came with a frame and the frame is already made. Looks okay. And it has thin perspex and not glass, which is good if kids are making it. They're not going to accidentally break the glass and cut themselves. Sent you a better picture. Right. Look. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. So he's nearly 3/4 done. I've got one that's sort of the same sort of idea, the fire and ice thing, but it's a musical clef. One side it's blue and one side it's red. And the background is black. It's not as big as that though. At least they land on the glue and don't bounce and land on the floor. So your mum's coming over for a nosy. You better tell her that's a pen in case she thinks it's something else, Caroline. I'll take a picture of this, or maybe a little video, post it up in the Facebook group, so you can see it properly, because it just doesn't look the same in the camera. So you got your mum doing diamond paintings as well? Or did she start before you? A duplicate special? Okay. So what does she think? Do you think she's going to take it up as a hobby? Hasn't even put a drill. Okay, I take it that'll be a no then. But after saying that, Tammy said that she wasn't going to do it. And then eventually, after watching me for months, she decided to give it a try. And now she's as bad as everybody else. She was surprised some of the budget sites could go so cheap. Yeah, I mean, there is a massive price difference depending where you look. The thing that gets me is these budget sites are doing poured glue, which I was quite surprised the first time I got one. What I really don't like is the way they fold them up in those padded envelopes. And then you've got to flatten them. It'd be nice if they just rolled them around a piece of that foam. Make it a lot easier. But yeah, I mean, it is surprising when you look around. Some of them are pretty big diamond paintings for very little money. How long the drills are going to stick on them, I don't know. I don't know what the catch is. And then I've had some that come in sealed, like resealable bags that are already labelled, and they're poured glue, and they're cheap. Yeah, that's the thing. It's trying to find the time. But it is a really good way to relax, I think, take your mind off stuff. As most people know, I normally just sit, have the headphones on, and listen to music while I'm doing this. Just realised I missed a name. That was the first colour I did. Green ones are quite nice. And the lads haul from DP Clubs. Plus 2 diamond articles. Oh. Has anybody ever tried the diamond painting canvas bags? Like they have the little logos and things on them? Or the diamond painting face masks or anything like that? I think I saw diamond painting cushions as well. How do you keep the drills on these things? DP clubs, I've never even heard it. Well, they have a 10% discount, Carly, and they look like this. It's dpclubs.com. View all. Have you logged in yet? $6. Tell me that wasn't tempting. There's another M that I missed. Not at all, Carly. We're all being very supportive. I mean, it doesn't cost anything to look. 10% discount. So Christopher found it and just spread the word. I've noticed that a few of these budget sites are basically the same thing with a different name. The structure of the website is the same. They offer 2 free gifts if you spend over $50. It's basically the same. So somebody somewhere came up with a design for a website and different companies are using it. After saying that, I was looking on one yesterday and I saw a few Diamond Art Club pictures. Not from Diamond Art Club, obviously. But there were a few. Jean's been quiet. I think she was away looking at that website. She's probably put in an order to get a 10% discount. Now she's checking her email to check the delivery status. Hi Ed, have you got the cheeky panda yet? Carly's just been telling us about her no buy that she's on at the moment. I remember when you had one, Ed. No buy until November. And then it's diamond painting heaven. It was shipped. Cool. AliExpress aren't too long with the delivery times. In fact, I think most companies are okay now. Well, I'm trying to think what the company that I got my last load of stuff from. I never paid anything extra. I can't remember the name of the site now. So many diamond paintings, so little time. Yeah, it looks kind of weird. I mean, you don't really notice it when you sort of just glance at the thing because you just think, yeah, it's a panda sticking its butt up in the air. But yeah, it doesn't have any eyes. There's actually, looking at that, there's actually space to put a white drill in each. So that'd be an option. Yeah, that's an idea, Gene. I've actually got white ABs somewhere. The only thing I'm thinking is, because there's not meant to be a drill there, I don't think it'll be sticky. So you'd need to actually stick that in, I think. Okay, where did that one go? If you have around DAC, yeah, I got a whole bag of ABs, like big bag of ABs from Mike. He put them in. He gave me glow. That's what I could use my glow in the dark for. Could be a panda with glow in the dark eyes. I think they were square though. They would still fit. I don't think it would really matter. Yeah, we've got. I'm sure we've got a few ABs apart from the ones that make sense. I did New York Skyline. I don't know if they had white ABs. I had a lot of white, but I don't know about ABs. Random work call. Nightmare. You're actually going to have to work, Carly. You know, those random calls, you're never sure if they're phoning you because you've done something wrong. Okay, I think I'll finish these Ks and that'll be it for today. I might do the rest on Friday. But still got a few Ks to go. So on Friday, basically, it'll be the green body, the eye, and the water background. Did you post that link up, Angie? Did I miss that? For the pens? I just noticed I missed some with Carly. I'm in trouble. No. Pink cover minders. I've got one that looks a bit like that. Different colour. Not quite the same. Similar. Okay, I've just got this. I was going to say fin, but I don't know what that is. It must be a piece of seaweed. And Kitted up one using Tic Tac containers. Really like them. I think I'm going to get some more of the small and large ones. Yeah, that was an interesting combination. I've never seen sets like that yet. Okay, just double checking, but I think that's it. No, I'll do those M's that I missed. Short of two seriously. That's not as easy as normal drills because you'll have tons of spares probably of everything. So what do you do? Get in touch with them, Angie? Okay, I was looking for M. Okay. M and M, and then I'm done. First one. Second one. Okay, I'm going to stop there. So thanks to everybody that dropped in and actually chatted. It's always nice when people talk. Makes it a bit more interesting for me. Good luck getting your special drills, Angie. I hope you managed to get them. Oh, have you got a stash of specials as well? Large Tic Tac called 2,400, so that's nearly 2.5 Tic Tac boxes. And after using this for I don't know how long, I've finally realised there is a timer on here, so I can see I've been on for just over 2 hours. And it's even flashing, and I never saw it before. So I'm going to head off. Thanks to everybody for dropping in. It was good to talk to everybody. And I hope you have a good Wednesday. So I'm planning to come back on at some point on Friday and finish Thomas the Turtle. So in the meantime, take care